Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place. I'm leaving. Try and stop me. It's no use. Who else?
great you're back from the bathroom. I was actually hoping to talk to you about something really quickly. Now, you might be wondering why there's no...
What did you do?
Excuse me?
Helen, I shit 15 times a day. And not once have we ran out of toilet paper. So, let me ask again.
Jesus Christ, Steven!
What did you do to the toilet paper?
Look, just calm down.
Oh, I'm calm, Ellen. I'm very calm. But my cheeks are completely unwet right now. And it's a little uncomfortable.
Look, I can explain.
Then explain. I mean, Jesus, woman. Toilet paper is all I have in life. And you just ripped that away from me.
We have a son.
Our son can't wipe my ass now, can he? And even if he could, it wouldn't possibly compare to the dermatologist tested, ultra gentle, with the touch of soothing lotion in every sheet, rolls of toilet paper. Now what in Helen?
Now.
Exactly. Now please, for the love of toilet paper, tell me what you did.
I wanna know.
I'm waiting.
I burned it all.
What?
Every last roll.
No.
Gotta be rich to buy this one. It's a magic deck of cards. Looks like a regular deck. Well, you've got your hands full, so would you take a card? Any one you like. Just take one out. Show it to your friend. Nice to have friends. I don't have any. All right. You won't forget that 7 of hearts, will you? No. Well, I am psychic. It is magic. There's a bit more, yeah. How about this one? Here's a good one. On the top of the pack, we've got the ace of clubs. With your other hand, sir, take the ace with your thumb on top. Wave it in front of you and say quack, quack. Quack, quack. What a strange young man. Turn the card over. It's the seven. Oh, but there's more. You haven't seen the best bit yet. Soy Jacinto el Grande. Toma! Serás imbécil, Jacinto. Todos mis antepasados son judíos.
Hello. Hi. Sorry about that. When you got back earlier, I was downstairs hanging out with Mama and having dinner with her, and I just didn't hear my phone go off. How you feeling? That is not good. What do you feel like doing then? Like, Brandon? Wait, why?
I've agreed the way that they've like written the show. It's slowly, the newer episodes are like, there's a lot more development, and Charlie has gone from being just a complete utter idiot to an emotional genius at times, and it's like, but still, I never expected Charlie to be in such a heart-ripping scene.
How heart-ripping are we talking about?
Well, apparently the premise is more so based that Charlie's dad, his actual dad, his biological father that he never knew, Charlie only gets contacted of him and his whereabouts and everything to do with him because he died. And he died of COVID.
Okay. I mean...
And on top of never getting to know the man, and only his death being the first ounce of communication between them, it is also then put upon Charlie. It is just like a tradition, you know. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Charlie is then tasked with taking the man's body through Ireland, the Kelly tradition, or the Kelly fashion, and having to drag him up a hill and then over a cliff.
So this was on TV, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
My God. So Netflix doesn't have it. Oh, or not Netflix, Hulu. That poor Charlie.
Look at that.
Ba-da-da.
But a lot of the episode also focuses on, like, sure, this deadbeat was your father, and your actual biological father, but Frank's more like your dad.
That's true. Man, I thought for sure Frank was Charlie's dad. Oh, before I forget, Mama says hi and she hopes that you're doing well. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1, go. She just left, so like I was gonna forget it if I didn't say it.
I can't do that! I'm sorry, Dad! I can't do it! This isn't fair! I shouldn't have to carry you up this hill! You never carried me up the hill! You never picked me up from school, you didn't read me bedtime stories!
That's fair.
You didn't carry me on your shoulders! You didn't bounce me over, you weren't there! And I needed you! I needed you there!
This is supposed to be sunny in Philadelphia. There's not supposed to be real feelings in this.
I'm glad you're dead! I'm glad you're dead! Now I have to spend the rest of my life waiting for you to pick me up!
My God. Fuck you. It's sunny in Philadelphia. It's not supposed to have feelings. What the shit? What the fuck? Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Your cast damage is deflected. I don't fucking know.
Can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess. But thank you.
Fucking poor Charlie. Goddamn.
Charlie Kelly, favorite character.
Is the new season 15?
I don't know what the season is. It was literally just an episode.
Okay. 'Cause, like... Not gonna lie, you have given me the urge to watch Sunny. Oh wow. League of Legends is advertising the book Ruination by Anthony Reynolds, a League of Legends novel.
Dumb.
Goddamn. I mean, on one hand, good for them, they're branching out. On the other hand, huh. I don't know how I feel about a book or a game being adapted to a written novel. But it could have potential if done right.
I just feel like it's not necessary. You've seen the actions through the game. Anyone that's following along with the lore has watched the videos or played the additional game that is literally all about that. It just feels like too many rehashing these points of Ruination for a boss that they killed in 2 fucking seconds. Another event out of nowhere that had nothing to do at all with the original team that was set out for them. Stop shoving Ruination in my face. Ruination. Ruination is over. Nobody cares.
You know, that is actually super fucking fair, and I don't disagree with it in the slightest. Because you're right. We've had several in-game events. We've had an actual fully separate game. We've had music videos. We've had cutscene videos. We've had an unspectacular quote-unquote end to Viego. Maybe we don't need a book. I don't think we really need a book.
You've played it, you've seen it, now you can read how frustrating this lore is.
Fair enough, actually.
I mean, I get they've been trying to set up Thresh this whole time, but since that one cinematic, it has been nothing about Thresh. Just back to Viego and Ruination.
Yeah, 'cause like there was oh shit, I don't know the difference between these two icons. Yeah, 'cause like we had that one cutscene that was really cool that was about Thresh and like how he escaped from the Ruination, which you and I called all along because we were talking about how like who had the most to gain from Viego escaping. It was fucking Thresh. I feel like we haven't actually retouched upon that. Like, I don't give 2 shits about the rise of the Ruination and Viego again. Like, we've already gone over that 3, 4, 5 different times. Let's focus on Thresh and how he's free and literally is on the mainland heading somewhere. It looked like he was heading for Noxus. Like, what's going on? What is the, real quick sidebar, what is the difference between a thicker, what kind of looks like a cross with curled edges in Hades versus what looks more like a trident symbol? Like they're both red, but one's like thicker than the other one. I probably am describing this just piss poor.
Yeah.
Here, let me send you a picture. Health is right. And
Ares is left.
Ares is left, okay. Well, I know that my first run is destined to fail no matter what, so let's go with Ares. But yeah, like, you're absolutely right, like, we've had enough of Ruination. Maybe it's time to move on to a different aspect of the lore, or anything. Like, I'd be curious to know more about fucking Targon, or Noxus, or anything.
And cliffhangers. We didn't even get a continuation of what happened between Lux, Garen, and Silas.
That's true. Like, gotta make a book about something. Maybe make it about something new.
We also haven't seen any further development between Swain and Shen on account of Zed.
True, you're right. Like, ow. There really hasn't been.
Well, aside from the comics.
Yeah, but I mean, I mean, they kind of advertise them in the sense that like they're on their home screen and stuff, but like, I feel like the comics can really kind of just slip underneath the community's nose.
Yeah, especially because those are actually really well drawn.
They're super great. Like, oh my god, the fucking Lux and Silas one was great looking. But
And also, there are more suggestions through certain medias and stuff since since Arcane's release that everyone was hoping, or all the evidence is pointing to, a possible Jin appearance.
that would be nice. I actually would like to know more about Jin, especially considering like how much of a mastermind he kind of was, involving Shen, Akali, and Zed, and all of them. Like, there's definitely a lot. I feel like there's a lot to be explored when it comes to Ionia and Noxus in general.
Because it seems like Jin, he probably doesn't know Jinx personally, but he's got his eye on her. Because he's like, when he describes her, he's like, she's a lit, she's a lit fuse that no one know. She's a lit fuse, or a bomb with a lit fuse that no one knows is when it's gonna go off. And then he just goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock,
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
So he's interested in her at least.
Yeah, which is true. Ow.
But then
fuck.
again, Jin's a fucking terrorist.
He really is, though, isn't he?
And the only way that I see him seeing Jinx as useful is as a distraction. If Jin could get away with something and everyone blames it on Jinx.
Well,
They're both
No.
explosive. If someone happens to die that's Jin's target but the building also explodes, they'd probably blame her.
that's accurate, I feel like.
And you know Jin's a fan of orchestrating plans.
He really is. Oh, I died. Yeah, I mean, that's his whole thing. He's an artist. Like, part of his art is the planning, like, the setup, the steps,
like
the
the way he says it, too.
orchestration.
I'll have to find the clip, or the voice, but it's Rose bomb with a lit fuse, just waiting to go off. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
TikTok. I made it 5 rooms in on my very, very, very first attempt on Hades.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where
Congratulations.
I mean, I kind of expected to die, like, sooner.
My friend's in there.
My friend.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I told you nobody gets out of here.
I mean, obviously, it was a pipe dream to make it all the way to the Hydra before dying on the very first run, but it would have been cool.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you.
Be on your way indeed.
Did you at least, what do you mean to the Hydra on your first one? Did you run in a Meg?
Oh, yeah, I meant to say Meg, you're right. Hydra's second boss, Meg is first. No, I didn't make it to Meg. I think I was maybe 2 or 3 rooms away from her, because I feel like she's, what, the 8th room you encounter?
Something like that.
Yeah, because I made it to room 5, and I think I died on the last enemy in the room, because I only had 6 HP. But I mean, 50 HP is not exactly a huge pool to work with. Oh yes, that's right. Your House of Hades is so much more decorated and unlocked than mine is.
Can't do that.
No fighting in this house.
The House of Hades.
I've really been wanting to continue my novel about, you know, practically what is my version of My Hero Academia, but with descendants or champions of gods from all different pantheons going to a school to refine themselves or challenge each other.
Yeah, I remember that was your original idea for like the Naruto-type character that you had, and you even had me kind of come up with one. I think that's an excellent idea, and you should definitely expand upon it when you're feeling inspired to do so. It's like, it's a very solid fucking foundation, and there's so much you can do with it.
The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And like, I was endlessly interested in any little tidbit you told me about it.
And fear is for the weak.
And fear is for the weak.
I just really like the idea of there's a bunch of shit that different gods don't allow because they recognize their entities even more powerful than gods. Like in the gods' case, or even in Hades, how they show off chaos is a primordial entity that's stronger than a god.
Mm-hmm.
You have come home. Do not despair, child.
And I want every single pantheon to slowly quake fear and realize just how strong an eldritch chosen champion or entity is, because it's literally a matter of, let's imagine every god and goddess, all these different beautiful bright divine lights are all stars in the sky. There's still infinitely more inky void blackness than there are stars, and beyond that, in some of these other dimensions which eldritch gods can freely roam, some of you gods don't even exist.
Well, I mean, it's fair? Actually.
It's like, it's somehow the idea that one entity still somehow outnumbers every person at that place.
Yeah.
All set.
It's a lot to fucking deal with when you think about it.
And of course, I do also want there to be, and also be other metals, because like every god from every pantheon will claim to have a weapon made of this, so it is indestructible, so it is unrelentingly sharp, so it will never break, you know.
Never break. It is forged by the gods, and the very creation of time itself.
Yeah, but realistically, if you're going god versus god, there's got to be some level of give, or higher tiers or lower tiers.
Yeah.
Although, I'd say among the highest tiers would be